Okay, here we go. This is the grand final of United Cup 3. It is going to be RUSHIT, formerly known as Rocket, against Ducks, formerly known as Yermans. Two familiar names, teams at least, picking up new organisations. The lineups are going to be Raz, Jay, Squiz, Cherry, Ross and Zylos coming up against Stray, Bible, Flop, Stonage, Blade and Cresty, and you do see RUSHIT come out of the blocks pretty strong. Double frag coming out from Ross in this early stage. A very early aggression coming out from RUSHIT, as you do see 3 players still alive for Ducks pushing through the caves. They're going to be able to make it into this lower area as well. One player, I'm not sure how deep he got. I think he backed off actually. They are going to try and push in. They are going to get a couple of frags. You do see a nice frag come out from Cresty there. He's going to be able to take down Cherry. 3 frags coming in for Ducks, and they're going to have to fall back. The RUSHIT players. A couple of players pushing towards this flag area. Ross is going to be able to take down one. The revive actually did come in time, and they are going to be able to put on some pressure towards the flag. 2 players still alive. They are going to be able to hold on, Ross and Raz. And the respawn does come in of RUSHIT. The aggression in the lower area. Cherry is going to risk full spawn here. He is going to get taken down as well and give himself with his own grenade. And this is really early aggression from the Ducks team. They should be able to get their hand on the flag. I'm not sure why they're struggling so hard to get that flag, but they are going to be able to get that plant down in the lower area. 2 players still alive at this flag. Jay's going to pick up a couple of frags there. And I think it's just 1 player alive at the flag. He is going to get overrun. It is Ross. And that is the first stage going to the Ducks team. Really nice early pressure from them, and you're going to see the CP have to get set up. Maybe someone coming through the door. I did see a rifle grenade, maybe pinged all the way over the top of the map. But no Covey suit. No quick push onto the CP, but the door has blown open, so they're going to just have the freedom to just move out. They have got a Panzer seemingly, and you do see 3 players who have already come out. Strike's going to go across the top. Panzer coming across as well. Nice Panzer. I think he must have shot into the CP. He is going to be able to take down one, and that's Squiz out for long spawn, I think. As there is artillery down on the road. This is going to help the CP defense sort of hold on. Nice double frag comes out from Jay. It's a 3-man defense here at CP. And well, it's only 2-man alive, I think. As you guys see quite nice shooting coming out from Ross. He is going to get taken down, and that's the medic. The only medic at CP taken down. Squiz was on a long spawn, and the push coming over the top now is going to be quite strong from the Ducks team. The artillery is in position though. They might get a couple of frags. It's not going to be able to get anyone just yet, as the landmine does get a bit of damage in. The Zylos rifle grenade does ping across as well and get in a frag. So a couple of allies, 3 allies or 4 allies have made it to CP. They haven't got a Covey there just yet. Nice rifle grenade comes out from Flop, and he's going to be able to take down one. Just hiding in the inside corner. I don't think he spotted the guy on the right hand side. There he is. Raz taken down. And very early pressure being dealt by Ducks. And at the moment, RUSHIT don't really have much to do. Well, they haven't been able to do much about it, as you do see Jay on this west side. He has been picking up quite a few frags, but his team have been overrun. Nice artillery down on main. It's going to slow down the ally push a little bit. Hopefully stop that roll on, as you do see triple pistol frag coming out from Blade. And again, here comes the push on towards main. They are going to get that plant down. Triple engineer play, double engineer, double plant comes down on main, and this is going to be quite hard to defend for the RUSHIT team. I don't think they're going to be able to get in that double defuse. You see Ross going quite aggressive towards that main area. And at the moment, Ducks are just all over the RUSHIT team. All over them. Push on towards west. Plant's going to go down on that wall as well. No one in position to slow this down. The main plant is going to blow as well. And the truck is going to start rolling on through into the Axis compound. As they're going to try and get the truck into position. Only 4 minutes have gone on the map already. And the truck is rolling on through main. This is just quite impressive stuff from the Ducks team. RUSHIT have to set up some sort of defense, some sort of big hold on a stage somewhere. Wow, what was that? Stonage flying across the map. Flop as well managed to go pretty far. I think Jay's giving him quite a big boost when he's shooting them. And next push coming across. Nice long range kill from Raz. The revive is going to come in. Flop is picked back up, and a lot of kills actually coming in for RUSHIT now, so maybe they're going to be able to stabilise their defence just a little bit. Nice pistol work there. It's going to be Raz deciding to kill out. We do see a lot of players just flying about from the spam and getting boosted by guns. But I think they're building the up top already. Unbelievable. Within 5 minutes they get the gold crate in the back of the truck. What is going on with RUSHIT at the moment? They just seem absolutely all over the place. One medic on the truck. And he's going to just try and hold off on Ross. The truck is going to get moving. Ross is just going to throw a long-range grenade. It's not going to be able to slow down the truck movement just yet. Respawn frags are going to come in. One's going to come in from Blade. And there's a weak player on West. It is going to be Squiz. He is going to get taken down as well. And the truck's going to keep moving on. Stonage all by himself on this truck, but doesn't need any teammate support. He's going to be able to get in one frag. The revive's going to come in onto Jerry. And his teammates are going to come across onto main. Nice double frag comes out from Stonage. And the truck's going to run on through main. This could be an unbelievable time of just over 6 minutes from Ducks, and they're really showing in the early stage how they want to bring this game. They have to, of course, win twice. They have to win twice. That's something to note. RUSHIT have that double chance situation where they have to be beaten twice because they come from the upper bracket. But the truck's going to go. And you're going to see a brilliant time of 6 minutes 20 seconds coming out from the Ducks team. Absolutely amazing. 6 minutes 18 seconds on supply. What have we just seen? That was just unbelievable. Like I said, Jay was picking up quite a lot of frags, but it just they got out fragged on defense. They did the damage. It just seemed a bit too sloppy. They held on that flag for quite a long time, considering I think they had 1 or 2 saves on the flag area. The plant went down quite early. You know, there's not really much I can say. You saw it. 6 minutes not too much happened, but that was pretty much rolled by Ducks, and I think that previous game is going to help them. I'm not sure how much RUSHIT have played today. That's no excuse situation. You've got to be ready. You've got to be ready. So we do see the brilliant time coming out from Ducks, and they're gonna almost definitely have a 2-0 lead unless RUSHIT were to pick up some miraculous push. It has to be almost flag off first push, and then every stage has to be the first. This is the horrible situation to be in for an attacking team, to know that everything has to happen on the first push. So much pressure, although at the same time that can sometimes help you. Like, there's no pressure, because I don't believe they're going to do it. I don't think anyone's going to believe they're going to do it. If they can get like the first 2 frags of the round, you might see the confidence suddenly build as well. I'm going to stick on Ross. He's going to push in this up area quite quickly. Nice frag comes out from Xylos, and this is what I said. If they can get those early frags in, push coming into the middle, and this could be it for RUSHIT. They are pushing quite strong. Cresty's going to be able to reply. Another frag comes out from Xylos. More frags coming in. Double Panzerfaust frag from Jerry. And they're going to try and push on towards the flag. 4 players pushing up into this upper area. The respawn comes in for Ducks, but these will be respawn frags if they're not careful. They need to be very careful not to get full here. As you do see 3 players from Ducks get full spawn, and they're going to try and push on towards the flag. Brilliant pushes from RUSHIT. But they've got to make it count. Ross picks up a triple frag, and I can't see if there's any pressure getting pushed on towards the flag. As you do see Fireball, and I think that's Flop, and one more Blade. But the flag is going to get picked up. Oh no, Flop's still there. He is going to have to be that one-man defense flag. And they have killed out and spawned back. Brilliant push by RUSHIT, but this is it. They've spawned back, and this is what they needed. They needed to get off that first push. A couple of players seemingly staying alive at that main flag area. I think it was Blade, maybe sort of pulling a Shaman. Miss spawning there. He's going to get a couple of frags in. Really nice from RUSHIT though. This is like I said, their only chance. They've just got to keep pushing. Artillery's down on this main gate area. Nice double frag comes out from Flop. They're gonna have a little bit of time now. I think they actually got that faster than what Ducks did. So they need to break down this CP defense, and it can be quite hard to break down CP when you're trying to push it very hard. Look at that Fireball gets that double RT frag because you can't wait for the artilleries. you have to push through them, and that's pretty much played into the Axis hands. I think you saw someone on main there. I'm not sure if that was an Axis or an ally. I think it must have been an Axis. It was indeed. So the push coming across the top now. Artillery at the double doors. Maybe a bit of a cave push as well. Flop picking up a triple frag in that cave area. And Duck's getting all the frags. No real return. As you see, Ross actually getting one. That's going to be the end of that push. And I'd say they probably got one more go at the CP, and then it's almost GG. And like I said, that's a horrible position to be in as attacking team. But that's pretty much the position they found themselves in after such an awful defense. Nice push across the top. Crossfire is pretty mean as well. Cresty picking up that double frag. He is going to get taken down, but the revive comes in. This 3-man CP defense is holding on for now. The push across the top again from RUSHIT. They are going to be able to pick up one frag. Trying to get that Gibbon. Nice revive play as well. And that's going to be Jay picking up a double revive, maybe even a triple. Make that... Oh, I thought he was going to get in the quad revive, as you do see 2 players still alive at CP. Strike on top of the roof. That was a mistake, I think. As... They are going to be able to take over the CP area. I'm not sure if they've got a suit, a Covey in position. Revives are going to come in on the engineer. Maybe Cherry's got a bit of charge to put down the plant on main, and I think that would pretty much tie things up in terms of how fast both teams did it. Raz has gone for that boost. It's got to be Raz, isn't it? He's going to get taken down. He did get one frag in. Blake got taken down, but the CP should be in allied hands very soon. It has been destroyed by an allied Covey. Double Sten frag coming out from Ross. He was the Covey, of course, who destroyed the CP. We'll probably see a main plant come down quite soon. It's going to be a main plant coming down.
Dynamite planted.
So, I don't think they've got enough time. It's got to be pretty much main blow, straight up, build controls, and the truck can't stop moving. That's going to be really, really difficult. We're going to see a couple of guys push out towards the main area. They are going to get taken down though. Remember, RUSHIT doing a great job. I didn't think they'd get this far. I think they've actually got... I think they might have got this far just as quick, if not slightly faster, than Ducks. But the difference between Ducks and RUSHIT here is Ducks were pushing to just make a time as quick as possible. RUSHIT don't have any other chance. They have to get. There's no like, oh, we've got another 4 minutes or another 5 minutes. We can do that. Have to get in this time. Stonish picking up that double frag. The truck is going to keep moving through main. One allied player did get into East Tower, I believe. He's still dancing around on the east wall. He must be sitting in East Tower. They know he's there, but he's distracting a lot of players here. 2 or 3 players are looking towards him, and they are going to get that truck and maybe be able to push through the spawn as well. I'm not sure. Let's just see if I can pick him up. Squiz did actually push through the spawn. I thought I spotted him. I'm not sure if there's any engineers in position here. We are going to see Flop try and push up to get into position to defend the upper area, but I think that's going to be it already. 1 minute remaining. They haven't got enough time. But that was a really good push from RUSHIT. If only they only needed to maybe give themselves 2 more minutes. I think with 2 more minutes it would have been fine. So
construction completed.
The first map is going to go Duck's way, and I believe this was RUSHIT's map choice, so that's a nice pickup for Ducks. Probably see a gold rush as a second map choice. I'd be very surprised if we didn't. Stray's not gonna let Cherry get in that cheeky Panzer frag, not at all. 20 seconds remain on what was one of the fastest suppliers I've ever casted. 6 minutes 18, I believe, was the time. Pretty incredible. Cresty's going to be able to pick up that triple frag in the dying seconds. Made out 4 frags. And that is the end of the round. 6 minutes 18 defended. We are going to see Fireball with a surprise numbers. He did pick up a reasonable amount of damage, but it just wasn't... The bullets weren't hitting. Big frags coming out from Flop, Cresty, Blade, Stonage, those guys, and Stray. Pretty even spread, pretty much everyone doing the same sort of damage and so on. And Pretty even though. Pretty even. 10 frags between them. And we did see some really good attacks coming out of RUSHIT. And they got their hands on that flag very, very early. So they gave themselves a chance. And I didn't think they'd have a chance. So it's nice. They'll go into Gold Rush now. Rather than being beaten 6 minutes 18 and being like full held at flag. Which you can probably... I mean, the thing about this RUSHIT team though, I don't think... They could probably make any situation work for them psychologically, you know. If they were held in spawn, or like, not held in spawn, but if they were held at first stage of supply after that 6 minutes 18, it would be a sort of like, we can't let this happen, so let's wreck on Gold Rush sort of thing. And then now that they've done really well, it's sort of like, we know we can. Look how close it was. We should have had that first map, but we defended bad. And it's just, they're quite a psychologically like strong team. Some would say quote unquote ego, but that does help. It does help when you don't doubt yourselves, no matter how poorly you may play at random stages, and it can happen to any team. These two teams are very, very good. I mean, we saw how good the attack was from RUSHIT. If RUSHIT would have attacked first, who knows? They could have got that 7-minute time, and psychologically, Ducks would be like, this is going to be really hard to beat, and they wouldn't be able to beat it, even though they got a faster time. So it's just Merlin the Wizard.
Prepare to fight.
Just explaining the brain works of some of the pro players. But I don't think it will affect RUSHIT too much. They are going to be attacking first here. They're going to have to pick up that tank very quickly. We did see quite a nice tank defense from Ducks in their first game. And they do seem to be pretty strong here on Gold Rush first stage. Nice grenade on this early. Nice grenade reply. Raz picks up that double frag on side. I don't think he got a gib in. Push through main. I think that was Xylos. I didn't even see it was Xylos. I knew it was Xylos. I've seen him do that so many times where he jumps and he goes to the back of the tank. It's gotta be Xylos. It's sort of like when I saw Raz boosting on East on supply. I just know that's gotta be Raz. As you do see a push coming through main again. It's gonna be Squiz getting onto the tank. No revive comes in. Double landmine kill from Stray, and again flop on that back area. Double frag, and RUSHIT's gonna get shut down on this attack. But only barely a minute gone off the clock, and we are gonna see Xylos do exactly what he did before. He's going to wait until the last few seconds. He's going to get onto the tank. He's going to get in quite a bit of charge as well. That was at least a quarter, if not a third. And he's going to eliminate a couple of those mines on main as well. So that's what I see Xylos do that, and I remember seeing Clown do that quite a lot. It's like a Menti push through main as the engineer. You just sort of dive off a mine and get onto the tank. If you land on the tank, you can't land on any mines. You don't see many players do that, actually. You see a lot of these older players do it, but a couple of frags coming in for RUSHIT. Cherry's lurking around the back area. I think he's just putting down some mines. So there's a fireball in the side area. He's going to get taken down, and fireball's misfiring a little bit today. Fortunately, some of his other teammates are not. RUSHIT are pushing up that back area. I think it's Cherry pretty much all alone getting that double frag in. He is taken down by fireball, and Squiz is going to push across to the back area. Just put a little bit of pressure on the remaining defense here. He has got a bit of backup. He's not hitting any shots either. And at the moment, we are seeing a couple of misfires coming out from both teams. But this is going to benefit Ducks more than anyone, as you do see a reasonable hold coming in already. 2.5 minutes or so. Nice couple of frags coming out. RUSHIT actually going to be able to get on towards the tank. I'm going to see Xylos just getting a little bit of charge once again. He's going to clear a mine. He's going to be out for 10-15 seconds. As you can see the respawn of Ducks come in. 6-man defense set up already. Everyone in position. Let's see. Who should we expect? We'll watch Flop. See what he's got. Looks like he's been informed of a back push. Big kill out from Ducks, and that can backfire quite a lot. Nice 3 kills. That's what I said. Ducks do get in just like this 3-man elimination of the enemy team quite often. We are going to see a push down back from Flop. He's going to just hold it off on side. And we do see a lot of rifles that like to do this, just go very aggressive. He's going to get the rifle shots in inside as well. Nearly makes it work. And he sort of predicts a main push. It's not going to happen for him. A lot of just predictive shots coming out from Flop there. Nothing really connecting, but when it works, it works really well. That corridor shot that you saw on side could have picked up quite a few, as you see a couple of back players coming in for RUSHIT. Frag coming in for Blade. He's going to be able to shut down that side push. 3-man push from back area. It's going to be an engineer and 2 minutes by the looks of things. Nice revive comes in from Squiz, saves his engineer, and he's going to just back off. He needs to get picked up himself. He is going to get gibbed. And you're going to see Cherry push forward. Cresty, brilliant give from Cresty. He is going to get that double frag in as well. Will he pick up another? He does! No, he doesn't. That's actually going to be a couple of frags coming in for Stray. Strike on the tank. Unbelievable. What has just happened? That's just Spam City. You're going to see a couple of team kills coming in. A couple of falls on the Ducks players. That is... oh no. Oh no. Flop is going to walk over his own line and take down Blade. And this should be the tank for RUSHIT. There's no defense set up here. 0 defense. The respawns coming in of Ducks and RUSHIT haven't been able to take advantage, as you do see the push coming in towards main. Xylos is in position again to do his little jump onto the top of the tank. He is going to get in a bit of charge. He's going to get taken down as well. And so far so good for Ducks. This is going to be a 5-minute hold on first stage. And of course if they were to full hold, that would be game over. They would be the winners of the first final. And we go on to a second grand final. Xylos was in position at the tank. Saw Fireball, I think. Blade, sorry, give up his life. He knew he was going to get taken down. Oh no, it wasn't Xylos, it was Cherry. So, he was pulling a Xylos. So we reached that. So we're into single figures, and you don't want to be on the tank with single figures. Lots of spam coming out here on main. Double frags. Or double grenade frags. Stray and Cresty both picking up a frag apiece. And the attacks have slowed down a little bit from RUSHIT. They're pushing in 1s and 2s. You're going to see someone push into the corner. He's going to get taken down, and that was Ross, I believe. Lots of frags coming in for Ducks. One player still in that corner area. He is going to get taken down by Blade, and this is looking really dreadful. There's that corridor shot again. Doesn't connect once more, but I mean, the reason it's not connecting is these RUSHIT guys are having to wait. They know it's going to happen, so they have to wait for 1 or 2 seconds. So even if you don't connect, you're just forcing your opponent just to wait for you to shoot. Lots of frags coming in at the side area. It's going to be Raz to pick up 1, maybe a second. No, he is going to get taken down by Stonage, who is playing on the tank. It's just a firing squad. Only 2 players were alive, and I think they had 2 or 3 on RUSHIT get taken down. Well, this is not looking too good at the moment. Fireball picks up this double frag on the side area. That maybe they're going to set up another back push. I think that's Cresty pushing down back. He is going to be able to get 1 frag taken down. The revive's going to come in, so a 3-man push is going to come on towards this back area. You're going to see Ducks have that respawn in as well. Maybe going to get some spawn frags in. And Cresty, Cresty with no positioning on that back area. He's going to have to work hard to get back into that area. So there's 2 players in position. Lots of frags coming in for RUSHIT. They are going to get in a few gibbs as well, and it's going to be 4-5 kills for Jay, Squiz, and Xylos. They are going to push on towards the tank, and they should get the build in. It's taken them half the time though. 7.5 minutes. That's a lot of time already taken off the clock. But RUSHIT are going to start getting some more frags on the next stage. Cherry's landmine's doing the work. Double frag for him. Raz is in position getting frags as well. And they need to maybe get that barrier build up. It would help them quite a lot on their defense. He's going to start putting some charge into it. And it does look like they are going to get build. Double engineer build coming in, no problem for the Ducks guys. They're going to be able to set up a barrier stage. And this can be really difficult to deal with, although it does look like maybe a quick plant's going to come down. Let me just switch it across to someone on the allies. It is going to be a quick plant indeed. That's going to be Xylos with the quick plant onto the barrier, so it won't actually slow them down by too much because the tank isn't in position yet. So it might slow them down by maybe 10-15 seconds. I'm going to stick on Jay. He's in a nice position. No one's going to be able to push up that main ramp without him knowing. He's going to actually go all the way around and like back rape this CP position. He's got a bit of support. I think that's going to be Ross on the Covey. I'm seeing a lot of footsteps. He's got one to deal with here. Lots of damage. He's not going to be able to take him down. He's going to be stonage. He's going to be able to get that frag in. Tank has been damaged, but it has moved past the barrier. So RUSHIT have done the hard job. Just need to get into position now. They have to set a time. They've only got 6 minutes remaining. See, long range shooting. The fall off damage is pretty disgusting in enemy territory. As you do see, Ross hit so many bullets. And still not get that kill. The tank is slowly moving, but it is going to get damaged very soon. Lots of nades getting pinged onto it. So I think they've damaged it once or twice already. It's going to be the damage coming in. Nice work from Ducks to get the damage in. And they're going to try and get another quick damage on it with that airstrike. That'll be pretty good. It's not going to happen though. It is! That's really impressive. Look at how little distance the tank got. But we're going to see Xylos just put all of his charge in. He hasn't got a full charge, so had to wait another 10 seconds. And just every second counts for Ducks as they just add as much time to the clock. Remember, a full hold will be them taking the first grand final. They probably won't play it out. Guaranteed first win. And then we'll go on to a second grand final, or it'll be RUSHIT to set a pretty poor time regardless. It's already going to be over 10 minutes, we know that. And then they have to defend as well, so they are on to the last stage. I'm going to watch Cresty here on this old MG area. He has got backup at third arch. He is going to get taken down. Raz pushing towards it, but Fireball's going to be on hand to support his teammate. Maybe getting that revive as well. As Team Kill did actually come in, Xylos was sort of lingering around second arch. He does get taken down by Squizz's airstrike. And the push towards third arch does get squashed. So had a nice crossfire set up there at old MG. So this is map 2, round 1 of the first grand final between these two teams. Remember, like I've already said, Ducks have to win twice, and they're already quite in a good position. They've got a 2-0 lead, which I haven't updated on the screen, and they also have defended for such a long time already here on Gold Rush. Full hold here would be the end of the game for them, or the end of the first game.
Objective taken.
We are going to see the objective picked up though. Lots of frags coming in. Jay's going to be able to pick up that double frag. Nice airstrike on first arch. Isn't going to be able to pick up any frags, unfortunately. And we haven't seen where the objective is going. Ducks and RUSHIT are exchanging frags. The objective holder is taken down. Nice frags from Cresty. He's perfectly positioned to get that triple frag in. And the objective will be returned. And he's put an RT on long. They're going to push towards first arch though. Ross has got 2 or 3 players behind him. And they are going to push across the courtyard. 5 players going towards main bank doors, second arch and third arch. They are going to be able to get their hands on the objective again. Although Stonage is in position to stop that from happening. Luger out. He is going to be able to get that frag. So little time on the clock for RUSHIT, and they, like I said, they need to get a time. Doesn't matter where it is, as awful as it's going to be, and they need to get a time on the board. Otherwise, we're going to go to a second grand final, and that'll be it. That'll be the last chance RUSHIT have. Coming from the upper bracket, it does give you that one chance. You have to lose twice in a double elimination bracket to be eliminated, regardless if you're in the final or not. But at the moment, Ducks look very hard to break down. They've got a 2 or 3 man old MG third arch defense. Nice shot from Cresty. He's just gonna rattle off a couple of headshots onto Ross, taken down. And I'm gonna see Xylos push across the top. He has got a bit of backup behind him. He is gonna be able to get 1 frag and the Gibbs in. He should be able to get their hands on the objective here. Let me see who's got it. It is going to be Raz. He's just going to push straight across the top, and that's brilliant stuff because they're all around the back of bank. He's going to be able to make it to the truck. He is taking fire, long range. He is going to be able to make it, though. He is going to get taken down. I think that's just going to be him getting slowed down a little bit, as the objective is going to go into the back of the truck. They are probably going to set a time here unless Ducks manages to hold them off. It's going to be awful. It's going to be 14 minutes and change, as you do see the push coming through. It's going to get past the barrier. Blade's going to be able to pick up that double frag, Fireball with the frag as well. And maybe they're going to be able to hold it off for the full amount of time. Only a minute and a half remain for the RUSHIT boys to get a time on the board. They are going to be able to continue to move the truck. They only have to move it a little bit every now and again. Every push does count, as you're going to see a couple of frags coming for both teams. One player still alive. Ducks. Stray is going to be... Oh, Squiz takes him down with the pistol. And with less than a minute, or just over a minute remaining, Zylos picks up her double frag. Squiz and Cherry are going to be getting on the action as well. And the truck is going to keep moving on. They're going to set a time, but it's going to be really, really bad. And to defend this, they have to defend this to take it to a decider. Or they, of course, will... I say it'll be the same situation, but they have got a time on the board. This was a minimum requirement for RUSHIT. I think they would have hoped for a little bit better than what they got. It's going to be 14.5 minutes. 2 minutes 28 seconds. I'll just let you guys check out the scores. I'm going to update the score on the screen. Forgot to do that earlier. It's been pretty manic. We have a 2-0 lead already for Ducks after the first map, which was Supply, which was over in 12 minutes, as you saw. Ducks set a time of 6 minutes 18 seconds. 6 minutes 18 seconds on Supply. Really impressive. So, let's look at the fraggers. Pretty even spread of frags between the Ducks players. We're going to see 28 frags come out from Blade. He's been playing really good tonight. Jay is going to pick up 24 frags for his team. 5k damage. The highest damage on the server. He's really improved, I'd say, over the last couple of weeks. We saw when he originally came back, like a couple of months ago, he was looking quite rusty. Not the same sort of player. I think he's getting back. I think it's more of a confidence thing. He's putting up the numbers. He probably still doesn't feel 100% there. You know, he never may be back to that standard because you know, you've got to prac quite a lot to be the sort of standard you were at your peak.
Prepare to fight.
But now RUSHIT have to defend for 14 minutes 28 to force it up to a decider. We're going to go to a second grand final.
Don't let them steal the tank. Construct the command post.
Well, we've seen Cherry as a medic, and I was gobsmacked. I was like, what's going on? Maybe Ross has gone engineer on tank, but Cherry was a medic, and that was a misclass, so there's going to be no mines on the tank, and Zylos is going to be able to ping off that shot. He is going to be able to kill out as well, so they are going to be able to survive. The mines are going to come in, no doubt. Cherry is an engineer now. That's what he was meant to be. He's going to be able to pick up that double frag with the MP40 though. Push maybe coming in towards me. I see Blade getting a lot of damage, but Raz is going to get taken down by the Grand. Nice artillery comes out from Blade. I think it was a bit ill-timed though. He did hear some footsteps on that side area. He is going to be able to pick up one frag and two. Nice work. His teammate gave him. That's really nice. Nice work from Blade. He has managed to keep them in spawn for quite a long time. Frags coming out from the rest of the team. Fireball and Cresty both picking up a frag. But the revives are going to come in. And it does look like RUSHIT are going to be able to hold on 5 seconds before the next respawn. Mines have gone down as well, so not too bad. Bit of a recovery from Cherry. I think he was a bit... he'll be disappointed that he wasn't an engineer on the first defense. But he's managed to get the mines up now. It's all good. All good. And they've managed to hold off the first, what, 2 or 3 pushes? Does look like Cherry's going to be able to get in this frag as well. Nice shooting. Big aggression on main as well. So stick with Cherry. He's going to kill out. Back push coming in. No one's really in position defending that. Stray's taking a bit of damage. Rifle grenade on it. That's not just a normal grenade did come across. Ross is going to push towards it. He is going to get taken down and gibbed. Push coming in towards side. I was spectating someone in the roof. You see Ducks having a couple of players in corner here. They're going to try and push towards the tank. Triple frag comes out from Cherry, and I think he was one of the last players alive. Nice revive though. 5-man kill comes in from Cherry, but they're going to be able to pick up the tank. Team kill from Blade again. This guy's amazing with the team kills. But they have managed to get the tank. And the first stage only took them about 2 or 3, well, 3 minutes pretty much exactly. And I'd say that's almost a minimum for RUSHIT, but they would have hoped for better. I think they were held off at first stage for 7.5 minutes. So I mean, they did the rest of the map pretty quick. 7 minutes for everything from tank isn't too bad. But when you take 7.5 minutes at tank, yeah, it's not great. The build is going to come in on the barrier. Nice work from Xylos. Does give up his life for that build, but it's all good. Squiz is going to get stabbed. Cresty whips out the blade, takes him down. The tank is going to move on. Stray's going to move into position to get this plant down. It's actually going to be flop. And that'll be a question of charge, I guess. As the plant has gone down, the barrier's going to slow them down by about 20 seconds by the time the tank gets in position. And we are going to see a couple of the respawners from RUSHIT just going underneath the bridge. One player coming towards Stonage. Nice shot from Raz, takes him down. He did have a bit of support from Ross. I don't think Ross got off a shot though. Just on hand, just in case. Just in case. Plant going down at CP. And a bit of control in the allied hands at the moment. Nice shooting from Blade. He is going to get taken down though. Squiz might have taken him down from long range actually. Not sure where Squiz was positioned there. As we do see a damage. All I can hear is building. All I can hear is something getting built. I think that was underneath the bridge and the tank at the same time. That was pretty intense. Real. The tank is going to get built up though. It is still rolling on. It is underneath CP. One player still alive. It is going to be Stonage sort of just running around. 2-man push. Nice shooting there from Ross. He isn't going to be able to take down Stray, but he's going to be on very low health. Push coming towards CP from the allied team. They are going to be able to get that build onto the tank. Another brilliant revive there. The revive work from Ducks has really made the difference. Stray's going to get in a little bit of charge. Just tap that CP. Don't let the Axis have any chance. And again, a bit more charge into the tank. So far, so good for Ducks. 4 minutes gone off the clock. 5 minutes off the clock. And the tank's nearly in position. RUSHIT have got it all to do. The last stage, though, can be really impressive from these big teams. Because they played that last stage. You've got to imagine how many times would they played that last stage? Hundreds. Maybe, you never know. Maybe even that four-digit number. In that 1,000. Some of these long-time active players like Raz probably played Gold Rush last stage 1,000 times easy. Like 3-on-3s and 6-on-6. Big rifle grenade comes out. They are going to be able to get their hands on the objective. Cresty coming out. He's going to just jump straight out main. A couple of frags coming in. He's going to get shot from second arch. Big bounce comes out, but he's not going to be able to get away. Panzer comes across. No one's picking up the objective. It is down at the barrels. It's going to be viable to pick this up. And he's going to just push underneath the bridge. He dodges that lion mine. So flukily there. And Stray's going to decide to push up. Well, I think that was smart. I think that was smart from Stray. He would have got caught. We have a couple of players in position at the truck. One taken down. It is going to be Ross, I think, by himself. Stonage is going to push towards the back of the truck. He is going to be able to take down Ross. Taking a lot of damage. He is taken down. Is the objective going to get secured? It is. Raz is going to be able to secure that objective. Nice work from Raz there. I'm not sure if it was him who got the kill. I think it was Cherry. Double frag coming in from him. So they're going to be able to hold on. But are they going to be able to get back into position at the bank? As you do see a couple of guys pushing around the back. Cresty is already there. He is already at third arch. He's going to meet them head on. No revive coming in, and RUSHIT have managed to pull themselves back into this. Nice pistol work from Cresty, but he's not going to be able to take him down. Double frag comes out from Squiz. And at the moment, RUSHIT surviving. Skin in their teeth. They are surviving. Half the time left on the clock for a full map time. Nice frag comes out from Stray. He's going to be able to take down Ross at that second arch, and it looks like a 4-man push towards third. 2-man defense inside the bank. Nice grenade comes out. I don't know how that didn't get a kill. Raz very unlucky there. Must have taken him down to a fraction of health. Fireball's going to be able to pick up a lot of damage. And Raz isn't going to be able to pick up a kill, so he's decided to kill out, not get that full spawn. Probably had a teammate on comms. Ooh, that airstrike. Just a split second later, that could have been a 2-3, maybe even a 4-man. Where's the objective? It is at third arch. It is going to be Stray, taking a lot of damage from Squiz, who's decided to heal up, and now he's going to move in for the kill. Can he find him? He has managed to find him. Lots of pistol damage coming in. He's going to be able to take him down as well. And that's a nice return. I don't think he had any chance, really. Even if Squiz wasn't there. I think he only had a pistol. Stray. So across the top comes the push. Ducks 3-man push across, as I say, towards second arch. They are going to be able to get in a bundle of kills, though. Three or four pushing across the top. And the reinforcements are coming. Those guys might push around the back of bank. They are indeed. It looks like the rotation from inside bank is going to push around, but they are going to get taken down. And it's going to be Cresty to pick up the goal. No one inside the bank to defend this. Interesting grenade comes out from Cresty. It nearly actually, if he would have timed that a little bit better, it would nearly gets a bit of damage on someone. Nice headshots coming out. He's going to get taken down. Shot in the back. And it's going to be Raz to secure that. He's going to try and take down the last remaining player. The push comes in towards the bank, and this should be it. I think Cherry is the last man alive. Let's try and pick him up. He's alive for 5 seconds. He's only got, if he kills the objective holder here, he's done a great job. Artillery actually went down at first arch. I think it's Axis artillery. It is indeed. Cherry's going to start team killing some players. Double team kill comes in. That was slightly mistimed. I'm not sure where the objective is. It was actually in the respawn area for allies, so they're going to push across the bridge. They only have 3 or 4 players to deal with. Stray's going first. This is risky business. He is going to be able to get to the truck though. Completely clear. 6 players still alive for Ducks. And they're going to keep pushing the truck forward. And it does look like they're going to be able to get their hands on this first grand final win. And it's going to force up that second grand final. And I'm not sure if we'll see it directly now or another day, but already very impressive, and you know, it has to be some amazing defense here by RUSHIT, but I can't see it happening. Lots of spam coming in, but someone has managed to survive. Stray managing to get this truck moving. Double artillery frag coming from Cherry. That's what he wanted before. Was not the team kills. He wanted those. He gets that 4-man frag. Truck's still moving though, but we have some AFKs from the Axis, and they know it's over. 4 minutes 20 seconds remaining. And it is going to be a 4-0 victory here in this first grand final. And Flop just doesn't even care. Just kills teammates. I even saw that. He's like, he sees a teammate, he's like, yeah, well, I might get someone else as well. You never know. So, like I said, this is going to be a 4-0 victory for Ducks. And I'm going to see this first grand final finish up. I'm going to pick up the stats for you. 46 frags coming out from Cherry. 5 TKs. So a few of those TKs right at the end, but 7.8k damage from Jay. Really big numbers. Across the board pretty much from RUSHIT. Let me move over to the Ducks team. 45, 43, 44. Cresty, Flop and Blade. Cresty and Blade today have just been really on form. Stonage, 39 frags as well. 7.5k damage coming out from Stonage, so man, it's so hard to deal with. 238 frags to 210. 41k damage to 38. So that is, like I said, this could be the end of the game. But we might see the second grand final right now. So it looks like the game's going to start very soon. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. This is the second grand final. No more chances for either team. Obviously, Ducks didn't have any chances, but RUSHIT should be warmed up by now. No excuses. They're going to be starting off here again on supply. And we're going to pick someone up on the defense. It's going to be Jay on that middle area. He's playing that just spammy field up, just shooting. He has to shoot 500 bullets every spawn. As he's got down an artillery as well. Push coming into that lower area. Ducks are going to be able to pick up the early frags, and they are going to be able to take over the lower area here on supply once again. And they've got the flag in the first 30 seconds. What is going on here? RUSHIT all over the place. This is their home map. This is where they should be, just rock solid. And it's looking dreadful.
Dynamite planted.
What is going on? They need to sort this out. The LAN is only a couple of months away. They need to be solid on their favourite map, you know?
Dynamite planted.
That is just... I'm just gobsmacked. That is so poor. And they'll know it. They'll know it. They have to have a really amazing CP defense here. They can't let the 6 minutes 18 time happen again. They can't get off to a bad start again in the grand final.
We destroyed the main entrance.
This push is coming through. Only a minute gone off the clock and they've already pushed through. Gonna pick up someone on defense again. Raz, a big rock. He's gonna be given the freedom a little bit. They push across without really looking towards him. Gonna try and maybe push through the artillery. They're gonna wait. No, they aren't actually gonna push through the artillery, and this is gonna give Raz a lot of free shots. He's gonna just hold it off into position. Nice double landmine frag coming in from Xylos, and again another double rifle kill. 5-man kill from Xylos. Panzer comes across though. Jay and Squiz both taken down. Ross is going to be called into action, but double revive comes in, saves the day. But that 5-man kill by Xylos, unbelievable stuff. He is going to be able to get another as well. That's a long 6-man. As the push comes across the top, evil crossfire, brilliant spam as well. Jay gets that double frag on the artillery. Nice leaping nade over the top, very close for Cresty. Raz taken down to very low health. He gave himself a lot of health packs there. Nice long range shooting coming out. Double frag actually coming in. Cresty and Stray both getting frags. I think that's Stray pushing through the tunnels. And Raz taken down as well. The push coming out of the cave. You see 2 or 3 players coming through. They're going to just walk into the crossfire. Ross and Cherry are going to just eat them up, as you do see Xylos as well. That landmine doing a lot of damage. Ross manages to take someone down, but he is gibbed out. Push coming towards CP. Raz is going to be able to pick up that double frag, and Raz and Cherry going to try and move into position, but the CP has been destroyed. Cresty has managed to get that damage in. Squiz taken down. Takes Squiz a little bit by surprise. 3 players still alive at CP for the Axis. Lots of nades throwing over the top. Kills going to be coming out for both teams. And the push towards main. Stonish is going to try and get this plant down on this main area. He needs support from his teammates. Squiz is just going to be able to take him down. But the CP is built up as well, so... Is that allies? I don't know. I don't know. I think that was allies building that CP, so the forward spawn should be secure. Or maybe it was Axis. Yes, it was. It was actually Axis. Really nice work from the engineer. It's going to be able to slow down the allies just by a little bit. And an artillery on main as well is going to allow the defense to get into position on this respawn. This is better. This is better from RUSHIT. It is a little bit fragmented, a little bit chaotic, but at least they're getting things working. They are going to be able to take down the engineer on main. Fopjeez is going to get taken down. We're going to see Blade get taken down by a bit of a flankaroonie. Squiz getting that damage in as well. Stray getting taken down. They have managed to plant east. Questy's going to fully defend this. Just wants to make sure. Plant going down at main as well. Nice kill from Ross just in time. Taking a lot of damage though. No finish on that dynamite. No engineer to get into position. And the Ducks are struggling. RUSHIT are making them work very hard. Another plant may be going down on main area. Jay doesn't want to push down to stop that. He didn't want to push down. He was he saw too many allies. There were too many allies around there. They're maybe going to be able to plant west now. Cresty in position here. Just manages to push in. Jay takes him out. Flopjeez with that nice nade over the top. Just a couple of seconds too late. Would have been able to save his teammate, as the main plant has gone down. West plant going down as I speak. They have managed to get that in. Team kills coming in. Xylos gets two team kills there. Not what he wanted, but he is going to be able to get this defuse in, no problem. Main push coming through as the truck is going to be able to push through the main area. Xylos decides to kill out, and Respawn coming in for RUSHIT, but the truck is continuing to move. Two or three guys in the back of that truck. As they lots of kills coming in for RUSHIT. You see 4, 5, 6. I think everyone got a frag there pretty much. Nice push out from Raz. He's not going to be able to get a kill. Maybe a bit of damage onto Cresty. Raz managed to take him down for a long spawn. Headshot coming in as well. He's not going to be able to take down Stonage. They're going to be able to slow them down, and this is really nice from RUSHIT. Even if you don't get the frags, just slow them down on that respawn. Just allows your team to just push out when you respawn instead of having the allies all over your spawn. Plant has gone down on West though. They have managed to get that second plant in. They're maybe going to be able to defend it. Although Xylos is going to try and push that defuse again. Brilliant shooting from Jay. He's going to be able to pick up that double frag. And Xylos is trying to get the defuse in. Fireball just seemed to not be able to hit him. A lot of charges gone in on that, but that's going to be the West wall blowing. And a couple of frags coming in after the respawn. Xylos taken down. Maybe going to get picked up. He did indeed. He's going to be able to take down Cresty. Truck starting to move a little bit more. Roster gets a double frag on Western. Is just a couple of feet away from being in position. Double frag comes out from Xylos with that K43. Big aggression. He's going to get that cheeky landmine down. Nope. Not this time. Lots of frags though coming out from RUSHIT, and they've already defended it for longer than they did the first time round. They should be able to get that double time digits. Double digit time? That's probably better. There we go. Double digit time on the board. But a very aggressive play from Squiz on East. He has got the backup of Cherry though, the looping nades over the top. Did actually get killed by his teammate Raz on those looping nades, and Cherry picks up a 5-man frag. 4 spam kills coming in, double landmine, double nade kill. He picks up an MP40 frag in the middle as well. And at the moment, RUSHIT looking pretty solid. They're having to work very hard for this defense though. Double frag coming out from Squiz on East. Lots of pressure, a couple of players still in position. It's going to be Blade, I think last man alive. He is going to be able to get in one frag. Lots of damage put on towards Squiz as well. But then look how pushed back they are. They have to go inside, that's it. 3 or 4 guys on this stairwell. Nice from Squiz, nearly gets a frag in. The spam, look at this, just disgusting spam from RUSHIT. 4 nade frags coming in. It's going to be Cherry picking up a double. But one spawn frag coming in. Jay, if he gets caught out here, this could be it. As you do see 5 players for Ducks pushing up the stairs now. They just got to be aware of that spam on the stairwell. As I'm going to try and pick up someone at the top of the stairs. It's going to be Ross. It's going to have Stonish to do with, just completely run over by Stonish. Xylos is in position. 3-man frag for Xylos. He is going to be able to get that double rifle grenade. Pushing forward. He is going to be able to get 4 frags. I wish I could just pick him up. As we do see him pushing forward and manage to pick up 4 frags for his team. And they're going to be able to go quite aggressive on this main area. As the next spawn coming in for Ducks is just at the wrong time. Xylos going very aggressive here. Nice frags from Squiz as well, and they're going to maybe able to pick up one more. They are decide to kill out. Nice nade coming in from Cherry. He actually is going to be able to pick up one maybe with that landmine. He is going to be able to pick up one. It is going to be Stray. I don't think it was the one I was expecting. But this looks good. This looks good from RUSHIT. Going to be able to get at least a 11-12 minute time now. Push coming through main. Squiz picks up a double frag on East. And Ross as well picking up a frag. Double frag himself. And a lot of frags coming for RUSHIT. No real reply from Ducks there. And that is not what they want. Really good start to this game for Ducks. They got the flag in the opening 30 seconds. They got to main quite quickly, just they got held off quite a bit, and then suddenly RUSHIT just got into that rhythm. Blade 3-man kill comes in though, and you do see Stray start pushing into the spawn. He needs that medic backup. He's waiting for it. He needs it. 1 player still alive on West. He still needs the backup. Xylos is going to be able to see exactly where Stray's sitting. Would have been able to give the call to his teammate, but here comes the push. It's going to be. Why is the revive? Stonage. Slow on that revive there. Let's watch Stonage push up. He's going to have 1 Axis player ahead of him. Decides to hold the top of the stairs. Here's footsteps behind him. Raz is going to be able to take him down though. Oh, nice grenade from Cresty. Maybe going to be able to push up through that. Not going to happen. Cresty actually does push through it and gets that double frag in, but Raz gets that instant revenge.
Only 5 minutes, soldier.
Duck's running out of time at the moment. 4 players making their way towards the stairwell. Raz taken down, caught out a little bit. Xylos going very aggressive once again. He does pick up that double frag and really nice from RUSHIT. And that's a nicely timed airstrike from Ross, but it's not going to be able to pick up anyone. Squiz and Cherry, the East defenders, doing a good job of just like shooting towards main here. It does look like they're going to probably go up top again. As Jay just, I think, lone defender inside the spawn. They get on a bit of damage onto like 3 guys, but he's going to get taken down. So it's going to be quite a big push again onto the stairway. Squiz getting taken down, mistime nade. Xylos is on hand again. Let me get this guy. There we go. Now am I going to jinx him? Ross in position, does get 1 frag. Nice from Xylos. Ross there as well. One hand with the MP40, and those guys help holding off the top of the stairs. So they look very, very strong for a full hold right now. After a really bad start as well. This is really impressive. They've managed to just get that outside of main defense rolling, and they sort of held it up at the barrier. At the CP for a little bit. And then obviously their stage just going up top and pushing them down out of main a couple of times really helped. And they're not scared about just falling back when they need to. See, a couple of teammates have gone down, so they're like, yep, let's fall back. And what this can do is sort of like pulls in the attacking team, so the attacking team get into the stairwell, and then the respawners will be behind them, and they'll just sort of look pincered. And it can be quite hard as an attacking team when all you're thinking about is there's enemy behind you, as well as being enemy in front of you. You're not going to pick up Xylos again on these stairs. He's going to let Ross go ahead of him. Nice frags coming in. I'm going to stick on Xylos at the moment. He is going to be able to pick up that double rifle grenade frag. There are still players alive for the allied team. They are going to be able to push up. They are going to get a frag onto Raz, surely. It's not going to happen. Xylos on hand to just save the day. Xylos does get taken down. Cresty pushing on through, does get that double frag, but again, Xylos replies. Cresty taken down. That's a double frag for the Italianers. It does look like the RUSHIT guys have managed to just pick themselves up, and they're going to be able to get a full hold on the boards.
There are only 2 minutes.
Just less than 2 minutes remaining. This is pretty much it. The last chance for Ducks, and they're just running into the assassination team of RUSHIT. The stairwell is a no-go zone. The minefield. Nice attempt. Tried to push over that grenade, Cresty, but a couple of players are pushing through. Xylos does get that double frag once again. He's going to have huge numbers at the end of this round. That's going to be it. 1 minute 20 seconds on the clock. Nowhere near enough time. You see a bit of aggression coming out from RUSHIT now. They know they can't lose. Here goes Xylos. Cheeky mine. Can we get that in? Let's pick up someone. Who haven't we seen? We haven't seen too much of. Let's pick up Raz. He's going for that mad flankeroon. Aware of that flag spawn. Let's see what you can do. Catch a couple of guys out. Does manage to take down one. Stonage taken down. Gonna put on a lot of damage towards Stray, but you had 2 guys to deal with there. And when you're getting shot by 2 guys, especially when they're so far apart, one of them's just going to get 3 shots on you. There's nothing you can do about that. Fireball has managed to push up to this back area. No one coming out back though. They've gone all out the front door. They know that they can't. No risk. Even if they got 4-man panzered, who cares? It's going to be a full hold. And RUSHIT have done a really good job. It's a real Jekyll and Hyde defense, though. I mean, that first time, that first grand final, 6 minutes 18 seconds that was set against them. They would have been surely just scratching their heads at that one. So 50-minute full holds, impressive stuff. You're not going to see the frags. It's going to be huge from Xylos. 37 frags from him, 5.1k damage. Cherry as well, got so many spam kills. 5.4k damage with 34 frags. 167 to 85. Very one-sided. Nearly double. 3 away from double. Big damage difference as well, nearly 10k. Ducks. Cresty was the only one really putting up huge numbers. Blade, 3.2k damage as well. But I've got to be honest, I didn't really see too many team opportunities. They tried to push together as a team up the stairs. But every time RUSHIT just dealt with them. Xylos and Ross at the top of those stairs just seemed to be doing everything. Cherry and Squiz on East as well. It's very hard to break down that sort of defense. So, this is map 1 of Grand Final 2. And we have a full hold coming out from RUSHIT. So they need to just make that full hold count. Get that round on the board. Get that map on the board, should I say. They don't want a double full hold here. As you're going to see Raz go very, very fast, trying to get towards them stairs. It's not going to happen. Xylos does pick up 2 frags. It's going to go very aggressive. And Xylos seems to be playing with a bit of confidence here. Going to be very confident here on supply, no doubt. Cherry just spamming that middle area. Doesn't want that field up getting too comfortable. Nice shooting for Fireball. And that's going to be a nice sort of like main first stage hold for Ducks. Push coming down main though from the RUSHIT guys. Isn't going to be able to make it too far. Lots of frags again coming in. But there's going to be a horrible team kill. And a Panzer frag coming in as well. Maybe a small opening for RUSHIT. 1 player defense down in that lower area. It's going to be just straight all alone. He's just spamming nades. He has got the support now of Stonage. I believe it was Stonage anyway. As you see the push coming in. Here is going to be Stonage and Stray. Both taken down 8 seconds before their next respawn. And I think they're pushing up for the flag already. As they are going to be able to get their hands on the flag. Just in time. The Axis to reclaim. And they are going to be able to respawn back in. Raz picking up a double grenade kill, and surely this should be the flag for the Allies. Although the reply comes in. Again, another Panzer frag. Big grouping here on the stairs for the Axis. They've got to be very careful with this. And the next push will be coming up the stairs for the Allies soon enough. As you do see 1 player alive. Flop. How did he get that frag? That was unbelievable. Just a reactionary shot there. Big push coming in for the lower area. RUSHIT are going to be able to get that plant down. Cresty gets that grenade off. Does manage to take down the engineer, but it's going to be finished off. Surely Xylos, no! Blade manages to take him down, and that's going to be a plant foiled as going to be able to hold on. Ducks getting quite a few frags now. They've been able to hold off for 2 minutes, and so far so good. Although, it's just this game, it's because they're so tightly matched, it's going to be so chaotic, so hard to break down certain areas, and you have to work so hard to defend. So it's always going to look... Raz is having none of it. He's like, yeah, I'm going to take you down. I don't care if you kill me. Big push coming in for RUSHIT now in the upper area. I think that's a 2 or 3 man push. Xylos has managed to take over the lower area. Where is the defense? No one in the lower area is positioned very well. Stray completely taken by surprise. No one's down in the lower area and he just strolls out. Has no idea. Plant maybe going to go down very soon. I'm going to stick on Xylos, see if he manages to put this down. Double plant coming in for the Allies. Panzer comes out, but there should be a defuse, or at least 1 defuse. This is the bonus of a double plant. Oh, the revives needs to come in. He hasn't got much time. Is he going to be able to finish it off? 3. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So fortunate, the Ducks players. Oh my. They held on for this stage again. So it's going to be minimum 4 minute defense on this first stage. Brilliant stuff from Ducks. But it's just so tight, so on the edge of just losing the stage and getting rolled over on the next. If they would have, that dynamite would have blown, then the allies would have been on the next stage, and the Axis wouldn't have been alive, obviously. Plant going down in the lower area again. Nice frags coming out. Another grenade into the stairwell, going to be able to take down one from Raz. No Plant actually gets down. They have managed to stop that flop. Picks up a big triple kill. 4 kills for flop. Is he going to be able to pick up that 4th? It isn't going to happen for him, but look at all the Ducks kills coming out. What is going on? This is sick. So I'm going to see 2 guys still alive in that middle area. Haven't been broken down too much. Xylos does take down Stonehenge. I think that's the middle area medic. And he takes down Flop. So maybe a little bit of an opening. Fireball's artillery is going to slow down the allied push a little bit. Flop again picks up a frag, and so back and forth. Lots of exchanges of frags going on. Blade picks up a double frag towards Cave, and I think that's that push sort of held off. This is just so frantic. The lower defense is fully set up now from Ducks. It has been a while since we've seen this. RUSHIT have had been given the chance to just stroll in a couple of times. Xylos picks up that double frag. Stray just disintegrated in front of Cresty there. Cresty picks up one frag. Instant exchange though. Cresty taken down by Squiz, and they have taken over the lower area once more. Nice grenade comes in from Raz. He's been picking up quite a few of those grenade kills. Again though, he gets one frag, instantly taken down. Double grenade kill though coming in from Xylos, and we are going to see a pause. I'm not sure what this is about, but 9.5 minutes remain. Incredible. We are going to maybe see Xylos pick up the flag here. It is going to come up against Stonehenge. Let's see what Stonehenge can do. Fight. Nice shot from Stonehenge. Gets in that revive as well.
Firing for effect.
This is nice stuff from Ducks. It does look like they've just managed to turn the tide a little bit. I'm just going to be setting up that defense, and that is bad news for RUSHIT. That is bad news. They aren't going to be able to push into the middle area though, and they have no idea what's going on. Ross has just managed to make it this far. How has this happened? Xylos and Raz picking up frags as well. Raz is just getting so many nade kills in those stairwells, and they should get their hands on the flag. We have got Jay here. I'm not sure if there's someone alive. It is going to be Blade. Oh. No flag on the respawn, but the Axis are going to spawn back. Ally has taken, what, 7 minutes to... Well, it's going to be just under 7 minutes to blow this first stage. There's sort of like no pressure really on them. If they don't manage to win this part of the map, or this map, it's going to be a double full hold, and that'll be 1-1, of course. You want to take a map victory where you can take it, you know? Regardless, if it's a double full hold and they win the second map, they win. So either way, if they win the second map, they've won. That's one thing you can take out. Blade picks up that double arty frag, and the push across the top. With just under 8 minutes remaining, another artillery is going to come down. It is quite deep. I don't think the dynamite up top has actually blown, so interesting. 3-man push maybe towards Cave. Arty frag does come out. Cresty does pick up one. It's going to be a 3 or 4-man push across the top. Ducks picking up so many frags. No return just yet. Stray's double frag comes in. Triple frag for Stray. And, well, another RT on the road is what you like to see. Consistent spam, timing it fairly well. That was a bit late, but fairly well. It's pushed them towards the main area though. The engineer has been given. No plant's going to come down on that main area. But CP has been overrun, and Ross picks up that double frag. One more player alive in CP is going to be Cresty. He does actually take down Xylos. And maybe a lifeline for Ducks. Oh, there was a medic as well, so they have got a little bit of a chance here. CP to just hold it off. Going Gonna pick up Raz. He knows there's 1 or 2 players alive in here at least. He's gonna struggle to get that player, but he does take down the medic, and that's key. Cresty's not gonna last too much longer after that. He is taken down by Ross, and like I said, the CP is in the hands of the allies. They just need to blow it. Main plant has gone down. 6.5 minutes remain. Truck is right on top of it, so it's going to be very hard for Zylos to pick up these shots. He has got a good angle though. Shoot down that little left side there, and he'll easily be able to see an engineer move into position. No engineer just yet. We're going to stick on Zylos. Can't see any engineer coming now. He decides to just ping one off just in case. Just in case. That's better safe than sorry. The main plant has blown, and the truck will be able to go straight through because it was already on top of it. Push towards CP is going to come in as well, so he should be able to pick up that forward spawn. Double frag comes in for Fireball on east. He's going to push out aggressive, picks up that Luger frag as well, so 3 frags coming in for him. Long-range shooting coming out from Cherry. He picks up 3 frags of his own, but right on the Axis spawn time, I think. Here come the allies. Pushing through main. Truck as well. Evil crossfire though, and they've still got to blow west and east, and so this is going to be a limited crossfire. Nice, sorry, a limited push as they try and get into that crossfire. Flopg's picks up 2. Said that about 100 times today. Flopg's with 2 frags. The respawn comes in for Ducks. Nice spam over the top. Not going to be able to find anybody though. 3 frags, 3 nades. Trying to find frags. 4 nades. Nothing yet. Very aggressive stance from Stonage though. Just decides to keep main. Lots of frags coming in. I think that's Cresty who's pushed over west. Picks up that double frag, and they're just waiting around east. Triple frag from Cresty. Just going full Rambo at the moment. Is Cresty still alive? He has actually decided to get out, but oh. Just pushed out west and just decided to run all the way across main. Just let's go to east from main. Easy. Truck is moving. Lots of frags coming in for Ducks, but the truck has managed to make it 90% of the way. Not much time left for the RUSHIT team. They have to get this. I mean, yeah, all the first map victory would do is sort of like give them a bit of cover for the second map. If they win the second map, regardless of what happens here, like I already said, they will win the game. However, if they lose the second map, they will lose the game if they don't get this map. Whereas if they win this map, it gives them that like little buffer, gives them that small mistake sort of cover. But it doesn't look good at the moment. Ducks look very strong on their defense. They've been called a big call though. They had to get that massive full hold to really get anything out of this. And at the moment, I just can't see it from Russia. They don't seem to be doing those pushes. The truck isn't in position either. Push through east. Zylos nearly takes down Fireball with that nice rifle shot. We are seeing the push. Oh, beautiful stuff. Fireball just eliminates Raz there. Really nice shooting. And they're going to go to a slight up top defense, so going to live on the edge, maybe, or maybe that's just Fireball clearing it out. Nice grenade towards main, takes down Raz again. Cresty this time is going to see the push coming through. No one's looking at him. Can't give Cresty those 3 shots. I know it's difficult pushing through main. The crossfire is going to be mean, but well, 2 minutes 40 left on the clock. What do RUSHIT have? This is it. This is probably their last real attempt. This next spawn has to be huge. Lots of damage going into Flop. He's going to have to fall back. Big crossfire though again. Stray, Cresty, and Stonage all picking up frags. Stray's landmines on east doing a really good job. Luger damage coming out as well. And I think we saw 1 player going up. I think we... No, I don't think we did. Was I dreaming? Was I dreaming? I was. I thought I saw one. Push through main. Respawn of Axis. Nice rifle grenade comes out. 3 frags on the respawn, and they might have 1 very small chance right now. Big defense coming up from Stray and Flop. They need to get on that stairwell. They need to get into position on the stairs. Just spam the nades, sir. Just spam. Why? Why would you do it? He shit. Oh my gosh. He just dropped loads of nades on the stairs and walk away. Here comes the push. Cherry is taken down. Give the engineer. There we go. Jeez. The push from Silas is going to come in though. Maybe going to be able to do it. Where is he? Oh, he's going to be able to get the build. I don't think there's enough time now. I think it's 1 minute. Oh, the rifle grenade from back as well. Flop takes him down, and that is going to be a double full hold. Unbelievable. But that was nearly a huge mistake from Flop. Play the percentages, sir. That was Merlin, and that was just me thinking how I'd play it. If I was in that position, I'd never just like be up close and with that sort of time left. Just throw nades on the floor. Just throw nades on the floor. Scare them. Force them to run over them. Split up their team. Maybe even get a cheeky double kill here because they're trying to get over the nade. Blimey. Double full hold. We are going to see the first map be 1-1. And it's going to be the second map that decides it all. I kind of like this situation. This is going to be like a decider, basically. One map that decides it all. Both teams can take it. It's going to be very difficult. I think RUSHIT had that mad momentum. And then it just fell apart. I don't know what happened for them. You come off the back of a full hold defense. The way they defended as well was so strong. I mean, who's got the advantage now? FlopG's picks up a double frag right at the end of this round. Gonna try and get that mad last second kill. Nope. Someone decides to dive on their grenade right at the end. Who is that? Blade. Well, 61 frags coming out from Cresty. 8.9k damage. 9.5k damage from Zyla. 64 frags. Man, this game, 274 to 250, 45 to 47. I mean, for a double full hold, this is very close. I'd say it was probably in RUSHIT's favour. But they had, I think they had a slightly longer first start. Oh, no, they didn't. I don't think they did have a longer first stage defence. They lost the flag in 30 seconds, so... Well, I don't know what's going on there, but the numbers are huge. Slightly in RUSHIT's favour. But in double full hold, that doesn't really matter. Yeah, so he's apologising to me because picking the same maps. It's all good. I don't mind it when it's a good game. I don't mind it when it's a good game. It's just really boring to watch Supply and Gold Rush when it's the same. Even that double full hold was entertaining, you know. When it's teams playing badly, this isn't teams playing badly. Both of these teams are playing well. I'm pretty sure they'd probably say we're not playing that great. You know, they'd probably say they're not playing up to their standard, but they're getting properly held back, you know. It's such a close game, and I don't know if you guys watch tennis. Basically in tennis there's a something called a forced error, where the other opponent is so good that they can force you to make a mistake. It doesn't matter about how good you are, but they can force you to make a mistake, and that's all that happens in the top level of competitive play. Teams are so good, it doesn't matter how well practiced you are, doesn't matter how good your quality is, they're so good, they will force you to make mistakes, and that's just what we're seeing now.
Construct the command post.
Here comes RUSHIT, they are attacking first. They're going to have to get this first stage much faster than they did last map. Much faster. Took them, what, 7.5 minutes? Not last map, last final. They can't get off to that start. Nice push in through main from Zy. Oh, so close. There was an engineer on the tank anyway. A lot of pressure in this early stage. Jay picks up that artillery frag. We do see Stonehenge pushed up very heavily on side. He is going to get on a little bit of damage. I can hear him shooting towards side. Raz backs off. Ducks picking up quite a lot of frags in this early stage. Vico, yeah, no doubt. I don't really watch tennis, but I know how it works. Double frag coming in from Blade on main area. It's going quite aggressive. Big kill out again. Stonehenge is still alive. Gonna not allow any players to push in through main. So I've got a 5 or 6 man defense from Ducks. Everyone's alive in position. Big aggression from Flop. Decides to push down back. And he's going to go and build that CP. Oh, nice. No mine's going to be on tank. Zylos is going to have that freedom to just push in and jump on the tank. He is taken down at main. No medic support, unfortunately for him. And the mines are going to be back in position. That is unfortunate. Zylos is good at diving in through main, and when the mines aren't there, even better. Aggressive play from Flop on side. He is going to get taken down 5 seconds before his own respawn time, but quite a few frags coming in for Ducks. Not too much of a problem just yet, but we haven't seen the main pushes yet. This is where we start to see the real big pushes from Russia. We did see a little bit of charge going on the tank there, but the CP has been messed around with for a minute and a half. I'm not a big fan of that though on Gold Rush. It does slow you down by quite a long time. Taking 10% of your time to get a CP is a bit ridiculous for me. Big frags coming out on this main area though. Cresty double frag coming out. And it's going to be a triple frag. Picks up that Luger frag just before the end of the respawn. He actually decides not to kill out. Didn't want to risk it. Switching fireball here on side. He hasn't been shooting amazing today. Not up to his usual standard. I think he will realise that he's not up to his usual standard today. It's been the Blade and Cresty show. As already the first stage been defended for 3 minutes. Nice rifle grenade on the respawn. Not going to be able to take anyone down from Zylos. Flopgees actually does manage to take down himself. And let's switch it up to some of the defenders. They're well held back on the tank. Grenade sort of misplaced by a teammate there. And it looks like quite a lot of control for the Ducks team. They're going to be able to hold the tank for quite a bit. Oh, the spam onto the tank. They have put in so much charge on that tank there. I don't see any other engineers, unfortunately. It is just Ross and Raz still alive. How is Raz sitting here? And he's going to get taken down. They spotted him. They found him. We're coming up to that 5-minute first stage defense, and if somehow the Ducks guys will manage to get full hold. Ducks will manage to get a full hold, then they wouldn't have won. They would have to beat a time, but then a double full hold on Gold Rush as well would just be insane. Slow stuff at the moment from RUSHIT. They are getting kind of frustrated, well out of the boundaries of the tank. Big double kills that comes out from Stonage. He knows they got revived. I'm pretty sure he knows they got revived. Triple kill for Stonage. Push up back now. Raz actually rotates around to the back area. Takes down Stonage. Is going to be able to get in that Gib as well. And that's one player out for 20 seconds. That could be really helpful as another player gone. And it's going to be Cresty just on a pistol. And that's 3 players down for 15 seconds for the Ducks team. And it's going to be left on to Stray and Cresty and Blade. Unfortunately, 2 of the big hitters. That's Flop actually team killed. Not sure if he got revived. Sorry, if he tapped out in time. Landmine's doing the work on main. That's what they're there for. And this is a really nice first stage defense. And we have seen some vulnerabilities in the last couple of weeks from RUSHIT. And the Germans do seem to be the closest team. They're just not as consistent as the RUSHIT players, as the RUSHIT team. Like when RUSHIT play bad, they can still grind out a result, whereas don't see the same from Ducks. They have to play good, and they are playing good right now. As a team, and a couple of individuals are really performing very well. Ross has made it all the way back. I don't know if they know he's here. 9 minutes, 10 seconds remain on the game. He is going to get on a couple of shots towards Blade, but a headshot helmet flies off of Ross. You don't give Blade a chance like that. When he comes out, he is going to be able to take down 1 on that respawn. Fireball should get revived. Zylos picks up another frag, and we should see a bit of pressure put onto the tank now. Nice! Oh no! That rifle grenade, it just must have bounced off the side, and I thought that was a double man for sure. As you do see revive starting coming in on main. 2-man push. Jay and Raz sort of lingering. They've got Cherry as well. They need to just support the engineer. Just push him with him. Get in that build. They are going to be able to build that tank up. Nice stuff. Are they going to be able to damage it? Ooh, that was close. I thought those 3 nades, they might have been able to get that. 8 minutes, 19 seconds. Lots of time drained off the clock by the Ducks. They're going to start pushing down to the barrier as well. And try and get in that barrier build. We've got a couple of players to deal with. 2 engineers still alive. Barrier build starting to come in. Flop is now in position. Lots of respawn frags coming in. And that's like 4 players out for the Ducks team. That is a massive, massive risk to keep your engineers still alive. And I think this is the last player alive for the Ducks team. And we might see... Oh, it's Cresty still alive as well. Okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought, what is going on? They are going to pick up 3 frags. Not too bad. Not too bad. But you are going to see quite a lot of map control now for RUSHIT. They are pushing forwards on the long area, the ammo area. Going to have that freedom to just push up the Axis team, and we saw a lot of mines down there. Cherry was already in position, putting some mines down. Tank has been damaged, but it has pushed past the barrier. 7 minutes 10 remain. And again, like I've already said so many times, the attacking team having to work very hard to get a time on the clock here. And at the moment, oh, Cherry, sneaky beaky like. He's going to be able to build the barrier up though, Flop. But Stray's going to be just useless for a spawn. As the tank is still damaged on the main road. Another 30 seconds drain off the clock since it was damaged, so that's a good one. Cherry's double landmine team kill, that was a mistake. That isn't Cherry's fault. That isn't Cherry's fault at all. Stonage picks up that double frag. 2 or 3 guys underneath CP for the allies. Stonage triple frag. He's gonna just be here all by himself at CP. Getting all the kills. CP is still in Axis hands. The tank has been rebuilt, but I think it's gonna get damaged pretty much instantly. This is really nice work from the Ducks. 6 minutes, just over 6 minutes remain, and a full hold here would be amazing because they'd obviously have no real pressure on the attack. Would be attacking for the win, and a full hold would just be another map. So, sort of how RUSHIT felt on the last one. As Raz is actually going to get taken down. Nice shooting from Stray. He is going to be able to take down 1, but gets dropped by Ross. No revive comes in for Ross, for Raz, sorry. As you see, 5 will pick up a team kill onto Flop. It's so chaotic, it's so hard to keep track of what's going on. The tank has been rebuilt. Just over 5 minutes remain. Dodgy nades onto the stairs from Cherry. He takes down his teammate, but we should see some more tank damage coming in. But Cherry's in position, and the back end of that tank just squashes him against the wall, and he's done. He's going to respawn back in, but no instant rebuild for the allies. They're going to only have about 3 or 4 minutes on that backstage if they're not careful. They are going to get onto that rebuild. Zylos in position. He's going to get all of his charge into this. This should be an easy rebuild. Panzer comes across. Squiz takes down 1. So here we go. Kills are full now. Be careful. Oh, Zylos taken down. He is out for full crest. He gets that double frag in. Another respawn frag comes in, and it's going to be Raz to pick up a kill. And he decides to smoke off first. We don't see too much smoke action here in ET. He's going to just push for it. Oh, Fireball, sneaky. He picks up that double frag, and that's what Fireball can do. Just be that surprise attack. I remember playing against him on like Frostbite, and he'd just be so evil on that lower area. Just push through and hold it off on the backside of low door, and you just wouldn't expect it spawning at CP. That's what he can do. So I expect the man himself for a little bit. His 3-man defense at Old MG, just over 4 minutes remain. At the moment, Ducks look pretty strong for this full hold. They're going to have to deal with a couple of pushes now from RUSHIT, and they are dealing with it. Cresty triple frag comes in, and no reply. No RUSHIT frags coming in reply to that. They have got down the barrier plant though, and that is important. But they are running out of time. Stray in position at the bank. You can get some really nice shots here if you get the right angles. RUSHIT are pushing through. He should have picked up that gib, but he picks up a double frag instead, and I'll let him off. The objective has been picked up. It is going to be Raz with the objective. Oh, nearly a big triple frag. And nearly a team kill with the Panzer. It's just so manic. Raz is going to be able to push away. He is going to get taken down. Cresty with that, or he's going to be Blade with that frag instead. Blade's going to push across and get that secure as well. And wow, 3 minutes 10 seconds remain. If Raz would have just got around that corner, I think he would have been home free. He took a lot of damage from Stray, and Blade didn't have to do much. Those health packs would have helped him out a little bit, but they would have brought him up to sort of 100 health, rather than keeping him at like 140. So all three guys from RUSHIT are at this third arch. They're going to take down Fireball, one down. So you see Stray here, he's going to actually get that one frag, goes for the gib, not going to happen. He gets that double frag, 4-man push towards this third arch now. Stray's getting a bit of Luger damage. It's going to be a 3-4-man kill for Cresty once again. Cresty and Flop. I've said that so many times today. 2-man kill for Cresty, 2-man kill for Flop, 2-man kill for Blade. These guys are on fire. 2 minutes 20 seconds remaining. I think this is pretty much it for RUSHIT. So many frags. What is going on? They're not getting anything. It's like they're not shooting back. All the Ducks players are on the same page. No one's in a position where they're not going to do damage, and that really helps. That really helps. Here comes the push towards third though. Got 3 or 4 players maybe managing to get this far, but they're getting shot from second. Nice double headshot comes out from Jay, but he's the last man alive. He is going to be able to take down Cresty there, but this is the last attack, surely. This is it. And they have got 4-man pushing towards this third arch. One player still alive at Old MG. Nice grenade comes down. RUSHIT are starting to get in some frags, but the kill out comes in. And they're limited. They're down to the last couple of players. Fireball is here. We know what Fireball can do. But they've got the time on their hands, the Ducks. They can wait. He's going to push across to the objective. They're going to be able to take him down multiple times. Nice revive train. They're going to be able to get away with it as well. He needs to pretty much go straight away. I still don't think he's got enough time. We're going to see what the Axis can do. Will a barrier build come in? Fireball triple kill. Stray's going to push across. Cresty, they're going to cut him off at the back of the truck anyway. He's not going to get in as he does. Raz just manages to do it, but the barrier has been built up, and that's going to be a full hold for Ducks. I don't think they had enough time anyway. That is an impressive full hold, and I did say at the beginning of the game that I don't mind seeing Supply and Gold Rush consistently if it's entertaining, you know? And this has been really tight, really
Dynamite planted.
really difficult for both teams. I don't want that easy bash.
30 seconds. Schnell.
I'm going to see another full hold come out, but for full holds, these are pretty good full holds. RUSHIT nearly had it though. They had so many opportunities. They had 4 men in third like 3 times. So unfortunate for them. They are going to have to pull off what Ducks pulled off on Supply. Get that second full hold in. Oh, I mean, no, not even giving the free kill at the end. It's not going your way when that happens. Let's pick up the numbers. 34 frags coming out for Stray, 4.9k damage. He picked up the biggest damage on his team. Stonage did 5.2k. Equaling Cresty's frags though. Really impressive from Stray. You saw him picking up quite a lot of double frags on that last stage. And on the first stage as well, his mines were doing quite a lot of work. I think it was quite a long first stage, so it does help the engineers' damage numbers and kill numbers. Ross picking up 24 frags on the attack, but he's the only man who made it past that 20 frag mark. 2 guys on 4k damage or more. It's kind of standard. I think Ducks getting that full hold. They had quite a long first stage defense. The numbers sort of reflect that as we are going to see what they could do. They have to pull off a full hold here. They have to. There's nothing else they have to do. Full hold or bust. If they don't full hold, Ducks are going to win United Cup 3. Against the odds, they came from the lower bracket. They had to win twice. They won 4-0 on that first grand final. It is currently 1-1. Supply was a double full hold. It was an entertaining double full hold, but it was a double full hold nonetheless. We saw I think we saw Ducks pick up the flag on their attack in the first 30 seconds and they still couldn't get a time. It was a real frantic defense, but it worked. RUSHIT really made it work. Can they make it work here on Gold Rush? We need to see Cherry on the engineer first spawn. We need to see Cherry on the engineer first spawn. He is NG. It's all good. They are going to be fully set up on that first defense, and their first stage defense needs to be really solid. I'd say 4 minutes, really. Nice shooting from Stray. That double headshot, freaky. He's going to push up back. He's going to get build that CP actually. He's got a medic pushing up back instead. Double frag comes out from Xylos, who's going to kill out, and the Axis are going to move back into position on their defense. Nice frag onto Blade. Blade actually gets one with that grenade, but the revive does come in. SD pushing that back as well as taking it down. Xylos gets that K43 frag in. They've held on for the first minute or so, or just under the first minute. But the first real push is going to come in very soon. The CP merry-go-round has already begun. You see Ducks trying to make something happen up back. Straight gets that double frag with a Thompson. I think he pushed up back himself. Stonage is in position. Flop's going to push through main. Does to get onto the tank, but he's going to get eliminated. Cherry picks up that double frag, and these two guys at back really need to make themselves a bit more known earlier, just to distract the Axis a little bit. We're going to see what Fireball can do. He's going to be able to take down one. He's going to try and get the grenade onto the Gib, maybe. Nice grenade. Does take down Cherry. And it's only one player alive, I think, and he's killed out. I think they're going to be able to build up that tank, and they've only taken a minute and a half to do it. And this is looking horrible for RUSHIT. We did see the similar situation on supply, though, so can they set up that amazing defense at some random stage? A barrier defense is pretty hard to do, but if you can get the rhythm going, if you can get everyone in position and the spam going, it can be pretty solid. Barrier is going to get built up as well as Xylos managed to finish that off. He is going to get taken down. Nice airstrike onto the bridge. It's going to be surely known, though.
On my way.
Blade isn't going to be able to pick up anyone with that, but he knows that they're going to be slow. He knows they're going to be pushed into certain positions. He might be able to pick up some of that nade. Ooh, Jay just makes it into the balcony room. Partner has gone down on that, on the barrier. Nice work from Flop. He does pick up 2 separate rifle grenade kills, I think. I don't think it was a 2-man. It was 2 separate indeed. And Ducks are starting to pick up some frags on this stage. The tank hasn't been damaged either. The barrier has been built up, so it's been destroyed nearly. Flop G's again with a double frag. I should just make a soundboard. Just say Flop G's with a double frag and just press it every time he gets one, because he's got so many. Must be at least 20. It must be at least 20 today. Jay with a triple frag though. He isn't going to be able to pick up more. The tank is going to roll past that barrier. It's going to be on the bridge very soon. The RUSHIT guys need to get some damage in on this tank. Look at this, not even half damage and it's nearly rolled into position. Here come the nades, and that's it. That's more like it. Just slow it down. Get some time on the clock. Engineer's going to have to move into position to get this done. Xylos is going to get a plant down at CP as well, so that's going to be pretty nice. Just dodging that grenade. Nice shot from Raz there. Double kill. Triple kill. Really nice from Raz. Not many headshots on that one, but didn't need him. Using the doorway to his advantage. He's going to try and get him some long range damage as well. Nearly picks up Blade. That must have been so close. And, they've set up a bit of an annoying positioning here. Oh, Squiz is going to get taken down by a teammate's landmine, and there's not much he could do about that. Shot mid-air as he was jumping through the doorway. And does look like the tank's going to get rebuilt. Jay in the balcony room is going to get taken down. No kill comes in for him as well. Team kill was the reply. But someone did tap the CP, one of the Axis, so going to slow down the allies just a little bit, but they've got so much time. Oh, Stray wasn't ready for that. Jay set up a double frag with the artillery. Push coming on towards the bridge, and it's so back and forth. Ducks will suddenly get 4 frags, and then RUSHIT will suddenly get 4 frags. But that is not what you want as a RUSHIT player. You do not want Ducks getting any sort of rhythm going with the frags. The tank is going to be in position. Airstrike on the bridge as well. He isn't going to be able to take down anyone again. But at least they know there's no one pushing on the bridge. Bit of aggressive play, Raz, and think that's Cherry. Oh, it's Jay, in fact. Jay's going to pick up one frag. He's going to get shot in the back. He's going to get taken down. And Raz is also going to get a double frag there, so... They're running out of time. Sorry, they're running out of time. There's so much time. There's so much time to deal with. For the Axis. Very aggressive play from Ross. Caught in no man's land though. 20-second respawn. He's going to be out for a long time. Push towards the CP. Nice headshot from Xylos. He has managed to get in a bit of damage. Decided to drop that rifle grenade or rifle for the needle. Oh, interesting grenade from Stray. Big triple kill comes out. Blade, that's a respawn frag as well, and they picked up the objective. And this could be it. Cresty pushing across. He is going to get taken down by Ross. And Ross is going to be able to pick up the second frag. Blade taken down as well, and that was so important. That was so important. If Cresty was just a bit more patient, I think he would have had that. Or at least his teammates could have got into position to support him pushing across the top. They are going to get their hands on the gold once more.
Objective taken.
Going to try and pick up whoever has it. He's going to be Stonage. He's going to be under a lot of pressure. 2 or 3 guys pushing towards him. He's going to get a bit of damage on, but not enough. They are going to be able to CP. Forward spawn's going to be in their hands very soon, and once the forward spawn is in their hands, that's when they've got the pressure. That's when the pressure goes to Duck side. They're spawning back at the moment. Even if they get their hand on the objective, the reinforcements are going to be so slow towards them. Panzer comes out. Cresty's going to be able to pick up that double Panzer frag towards the back. And I think that's the objective pretty much completely freed up. Although Ross is going to push out from second arch. He does manage to take down Fireball, and that's another secure for Ross. Cresty pushing in towards bank is going to be able to pick up that frag. A lot of help from Stray. It was actually Stray who managed to get that frag on the boards. And Cresty's actually going to hold off. We've seen this nade before. Team kill coming out. Jerry's going to be able to take down Squiz. Not what he would have wanted from the airstrike. We've seen something similar before. We're going to stick on Cresty. I want to see him in action with the objective in his hand. He's going to take a lot of damage and give a lot of damage, but he decides to come out, not take full spawn. They've got a lot of time to deal with. They've got times on their hands, so as long as they don't get falls, that's where it's important. Nice push towards second. They're not going to be able to overrun the spawn a little bit. Revives are going to come in as well, and they managed to take down 1 or 2 on the respawn. Ross alive, still in the spawn. Lots of damage put on, but that's going to be 2 players taken down by the Ducks players, out for, what, 15 seconds. Ross and Jay, I believe. Push through back. Bit of pressure. Stonage picking up a double frag, and the next respawn of RUSHIT's going to come in, and this is where it's going to be important. They can't get spawn fragged here. Nice kill from Jay on that first arch. Is going to be able to shut down front Blade, and here comes the kills. Nice stuff. Team frags coming in, but I think those are going to be kill revives. And RUSHIT are holding on. 6 minutes 45 seconds remain. Let's pick up somebody else, as we do see Jay going quite aggressive on the bridge. Double grenade comes out, and at least one of those were a gib. Ross picks up a frag as well. And this is what they need. They need to just break up those attacks. Make them weak before they even get to the bank. It's really nice work from RUSHIT at the moment. Next respawn is coming from Duckstone. Reinforcements are going to arrive in the courtyard. And they're going to push towards that third arch very soon. Ross in position in the second arch. He's going to take a lot of damage. I don't think he's going to be able to take down Blade over the box. Nice pistol work. And that's a respawn coming in for RUSHIT. CP has been damaged as well by Axis. Really nice. It's just annoying play. They're not going to be able to build it up. They're not going to be able to get it for the next respawn unless they're very quick here. They have got a second engineer, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. A pause has come in from the allies, and that's going to be a tactical, almost death. Oh no, we have got Stonage 999. So, wow. So here we go. The match has been unpaused. Fight. And it's going to be Ducks 5 minutes 45 seconds to take victory here in United Cup 3, or we'll go to a decider. Remember, right, before it was RUSHIT very much in the driving seat, getting all the frags. We did see a couple of pickups by the Ducks. They have managed to make it towards third. A nice give comes in from Xylos, taking a bit of damage, and it's going to be 3 kills for his teammates though. Nice frag comes in from Stray. He's been picking up some nice frags today. He's going to get his hand on the objective. He knows there's a player there. He knows there's a player, but you see Raz. He's going to get a bit of backup from Fireball. Nice shot from Raz. He needs to get his hand on the objective. Just force a mistake here. Where's the backup though? Stray's taking his time a bit. Squiz is going to push in. He's going to be able to take him down. And we have got Raz somewhere in this position. I'm not sure exactly where he is. Stray just seems a bit lost. He's going to go. He's gone. He takes down Cherry as well. He's going across the top. Manages to get that revive, and he's off on the long ramp. And their frags have come in. That's the respawn. And we are going to see Blade just running around with a pistol, but they need to get their hands on the objective. Why didn't he go towards the objective? Respawn has come in. And nice rifle comes out. Brilliant stuff from Flopjeez. He's going to be able to pick up the objective. He's running towards the truck. Is there anyone in position for the Axis team? I don't think so. And that is going to be the gold in the back of the truck. If the barrier doesn't get built up here, I think it's GG. As the respawn will come in for RUSHIT very soon. Nice long range shots come out. Panzer as well, and it is going to be it. The artillery goes down on that first arch, but so many frags coming in for Ducks. They have managed to get the truck past that artillery as well. And that is indeed going to be GG. Oh my gosh. And that looks so close. Blade made a massive mistake. He went full aggro towards first arch. He could have picked up the objective and just tried to get up the ramp a little bit more. But Flopjeez just comes down. We have another crush. Stonehenge. Well, happens to the best of us. It's happened to me before. It's not great. But this is going to be it. This is going to be a double grand final win. Brilliant stuff from Ducks. The 4-0 victory in the first game was a bit more, a bit more clinical. The second game, so many full holds. You're going to see the truck get in the back of the whatever you want to call it. You're going to pick up the stats as well. And we have got 46 frags coming out from Jay. He was playing really well today. 8.4k damage as well. Cresty 54 frags. Unbelievable stuff. What a finish. But that was a really entertaining game for what would be, on paper, a boring game. Double full hold, another full hold, but it was actually pretty good.